Yo, what's up guys, Solheim here. Now, Universal Open Regionals are happening this weekend and several weekends ahead of us. And to show you, the fan rewards are returning for the Universal Open. I'm going to show you the dates down here. Now, there are more streams than the ones listed down here, but the ones listed down here are the ones with fan rewards on them. And any streams that are not listed in this list does not have rewards on them. And you can go to the link over here to Universal Open site to watch the full schedule of remaining broadcasts, but the ones on the site on Rocket League's website is the ones with fan rewards on them, and I think everything from stage 2 of fan rewards is going to be active, so nothing from stage 1, and probably not Apex either because they only made a comeback for the World Championship. I don't think they'll be active for this, but I can't confirm anything. But fan rewards will be active, so if you want any free profit really, then just connect your account to the fan rewards website and gather those free items. And if you want to make the most of this, then I already have a video up from several months ago on how to make unlimited fan rewards, and it's really what it says. You can make unlimited fan rewards if you watch that video and just do everything I say in the video. It's kinda cheating, but not really, because Psyonix hasn't fixed this, and it's been around since season 1 of RLCS. It's been several seasons with all of this fan rewards, and people have been using this method to farm white Apex. So some people have been gotten so many keys and actually sold them and got actual real life cash using this method. But yeah, I'm going to link that. I'm going to do a pop-up in the top right corner for that video. So if you want to watch that, then go and watch that as well if you want to make the most rewards during this event. But it's going to be several weekends ahead now. It's going to be 5 weekends and then the grand finals as well. And it's going to be one day every single weekend, it seems. Actually, this weekend is going to be tomorrow or today. I'm probably going to upload this video on Saturday, so it's going to be Saturday and Sunday this weekend. And then next weekend only one day, then the weekend afterwards one day as well. Actually, August 9th and 11th, only one day in between. And the grand finals is going to be a 3-day event. There's going to be a lot of rewards going out that weekend, 3 days of rewards. And it's going to be the highest level of play because it's the finals. And as for teams going into the Universal Open, I have a tab open, but these are not all the teams, because this post was made 1 month ago on Reddit. And it doesn't seem to have been updated too much afterwards, but you get kind of the rough feel of what teams are going to look like, because a lot of European, actually never mind, North American teams are signed up over here. You see Fireburner and Torment, Prime Thunder and Wonder. There's a lot of names here you can recognize, and East as well, Garrett and JNaps. And so on and so on. You have Sis and Jacob. That's probably going to be my favorite to look towards in this tournament, because last Universal Open, it's not that they're incredibly good, but they are still. But they're just so funny to watch. Like, no other Rocket League player has that kind of comedian vibe to them. They just like sit there on stage like zombies and just play, focus on their game. But Sis and Jacob has that ability to just make people laugh and play at a high level at the same time, which is just fantastic, and seeing them do that together last Universal Open was just so much fun, and I hope they do that again. And as for teams I'm really looking forward to and hope to do well, I gotta support my boy Turbopulsar, and he's teaming up with Remco, so that's gonna be an incredible team. And Garrett and JNaps, I think they're gonna do extremely well as well. But as for 2v2, I'm not that sure who's gonna play well together, because I didn't pay too much attention last Universal Open. Because I just had fun and watched the event, and I like watching high level gameplay. And the thing about the Universal Open is that it's kinda something new, because every other major tournament you see online being streamed in Rocket League is 3v3. Universal Open is I feel like it's the only major event that is not 3v3. So as of 1v1, 2v2, I don't think there's many 1v1 tournaments out there. But as for 2v2, Universal Open is doing a very good job pushing this out there and making it kinda mainstream. Because a lot of big names, pretty much every RLCS player that can go to the Universal Open, registers and tries to attend this one. Because it has a very large prize pool, and it's a major tournament that is not 3v3. And it kind of messes up people as well, because on a 3v3 team, even though you're supposed to have a sub, not every single team has a sub. So as for, let's just take an example here and say G2, right? You only have 3 people. Now they do have a sub, but if you look away from that sub, it's gonna be, for example, Crow and Rizzo, and then JNaps has to find another player. Now is he gonna find another player from another team, like from another team and pick someone from the starting roster? Or is he gonna team up with a sub? And if they don't have a sub, then he has to find a different teammates. And also, if they do have a sub, then should he pick the sub or should he pick like another person? Let's just say they have a sub called Jassoy, I think that's how you pronounce it, and he goes with Jassoy. Should he go with Jasso the sub for G2, or should he just go with JNaps like he's doing right now? Actually, Garrett G. So Garrett G and JNaps are both from 2 different main rosters and starting rosters, and they are teaming up. Now I think that could be a great idea, but unless they spend like a month or 2 ahead of this tournament practicing together, they might have a different playstyle and they might not have that great of like synergy between them. But I think a lot of people do play with each other even though they're on different teams. Because even though Garrett is on NRG, I don't think he only plays with his NRG roster or his friends on NRG. I'm probably overthinking this, but let's say that you do have a sub on your team. Do you then go with 2 G2 teams, so you have like 2 main people and 1 main and 1 sub? So you have 2 different G2 teams? Or do you split up with 1 person from G2 and 1 person from NRG? Because then you can like kinda collab and call your team something fancy, NRG2 or something. And then you have 1 NRG team, 1 G2 team, and you have NRG2. I really hope that Garrett and JNaps just call their team NRG2. Could actually be kind of fun. But on this list of people, I only see 4 people, or 4 teams from Europe. It's kind of worrying. But it's probably because this was posted 1 month in advance, and probably not that many European teams had signed up at this point, but there's a lot of names that I'm missing. At least from the RLCS, there's a lot of people from the Rivalry series signed up already. And yeah, I'm missing a lot of people that I really want to see from Europe. I really hope they sign up, and I'm just gonna have to wait and see. I think this could be a great idea as well for roster shuffles. Because for example, like you see here, Garrett G and JNaps, 2 different teams. And what if they just like each other so well that they decide to play together in a 3v3 scenario as well? So either Garrett goes over to G2, or JNaps goes over to NRG. Now that could, like, it has to do with contracts and stuff as well. It's going to be very difficult. But it could be a great idea to try to find new teammates, because you can only be 2 people on each team. So 1 person from the 3v3 main roster is left out. And he then has the chance of trying to play with someone else and see how well the synergy in their team is. It's going to be a great way to try out different roster changes. And we also had the Gnarly happening like 1 month ago. That was also a great way, or a great time to test out roster changes. But I'm going to go into some actual Rocket League gameplay now. I'm just going to keep talking, but in Rocket League gameplay, so enjoy watching me play and commentate at the same time. So as for the Universal Open, I'm really looking forward to this. And also I'm going to be watching on several PCs to get my rewards, definitely. Because I like watching high level gameplay, and I get rewards. It's like the 2 things that I really like doing, because I like to feel like I'm being productive, even though the new rewards aren't really that productive. Because even though if you get a titanium white painted wheel, it's not going to be worth that much. I think the best item you can get right now in the fan rewards is worth like roughly 7-8 keys maybe. Maybe if you get like the new boost in titanium white and striker certified, that could be worth something. But unless it's also striker, it's not going to be worth that much. Because the wheels are worth like, one of them is worth 3 keys in white paint and the other one is worth like 6 keys in white paint. And if you get striker on that, you can double the key value. So one of the wheels could be worth 12 keys, but that's nothing compared to white Apex. Because if you got like a white Apex striker certified back in the day, that was easily 600 keys plus probably. Because there wasn't that many striker of them, and when they went extinct, or when we thought they went extinct and retired, and they were never coming back, the price of regular white Apex went to 250 keys roughly, and just imagine Striker. That would be very rare, and collectors would pay a lot of keys for that item. And I just don't see these rewards being, even though they are just as rare, or maybe even not that rare because a lot of people are using this new method to farm rewards, but even though let's say they are just as rare, they don't look the same, they don't look as good. The Apex had like a glow to them and they just looked good on your car. None of these two new wheels in the fan reward system look this good. I just can't see them being worth that much even when they go extinct or retired. They're still not going to be worth too much, they might go up a tiny bit in price, but if people learned from the last time when the Apex went retired, they just went up in price for like 2 weeks and then they just went straight down again. Because like, my forest green painted Apex were worth roughly 17 keys, and then when the item went retired they went up to 35 keys. That is double the price, more than double the price. And I was thinking about selling them, but I thought since they're retired and extinct they're just gonna keep going up. And then one day I logged on and they had just dropped back down to 16 keys in like 1 or 2 days, which is just insane. But yeah, if you're looking to farm these rewards, then as I said, I do a video on that subject and how to farm rewards and how to set up multiple accounts to farm rewards specifically. And yeah, just for every single device you have, you can farm rewards on 7 accounts I believe, 1 main account and 6 connected accounts to your main. So if you have 1 PC or like 1 desktop, 1 laptop and 1 on your mobile phone as well, you can have roughly 20 accounts probably set up, 21 accounts set up, because you can have 7 on your desktop and 7 on your laptop and 7 on your phone. But if you want to know more about that, then just go and watch the video, everything is explained over there. And I think I've rambled on more than long enough now, but I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope you're looking forward to Universal Open. I know that I am. I'm going to be watching every single stream, I hope. It just depends on if I'm home, if I'm at work or what I'm doing, but if I'm home then definitely I'm going to watch every single stream. I just love just sitting at home, doing nothing, maybe playing Rocket League myself and watching the stream at the same time. Because when I'm watching, I get the feeling that I want to play as well, so I just sit in training and do nothing, and play and watch the stream, so it's fun for me. I like that, that's how I enjoy watching streams. Because whenever I'm watching anything, I just get that feeling that I want to play the game myself. So if I'm watching CSGO, then I usually go into CSGO and do some training, do some surfing, whatever. And if I'm watching Rocket League, I do the same over there, and Fortnite, I do the same there as well. But there's no training. Now we have the playground, so that's cool. I'm probably gonna make a video on that in the near future. But as for today, and as for this video, I'm done talking about this subject. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah, go and watch my video about the fan rewards and how to farm them, basically. It could be useful for the future as well when the stage 3 of the fan rewards come back, or come, because the stage 2 isn't really that good. Stage 1 was very good. And I hope they just give us new rewards soon, because this one, the rewards right now, they aren't really that hype and they got old very quickly. So give us stage 3 and I'll be hype. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then leave a like down below and I'll see you around. Peace.